Welcome to the Easy Reply Unemployment Claims Center by People Systems. In this video, you will find instructions for using our intuitive Claims Center system. Let's begin. Easy Reply Login. To begin using Easy Reply, you must first log in using your Easy Reply credentials. If you're a new user, enter your email address and click Request Account. Your request will be verified against our client records to ensure that you are authorized to interact with People Systems regarding unemployment matters for your company. If your account has already been set up and you forgot your password, click the Forgot Password button and you will be prompted through steps to reset your password. If you are an existing user, simply enter your email and password and click Sign In. After logging in, you will be brought to the Current Work List page. This work list contains requests that are still to be completed. There are many methods to search and sort an open request: due date, name, account, social security number, or status. By default, the work list will auto-sort by due date, with the most recent date at the top of the list. However, any column can be sorted by clicking on the arrow next to the column headers. For security purposes, Easy Reply only displays the last 4 digits of the social security number. When sorting using the status column, entries will remain blank when no response has been started. Once an item has been opened or a response has been started, the status will indicate In Progress. If there are more than 10 entries, you can view more entries by changing the numbers of entries to display or by using the Previous and Next page buttons. Additionally, you can search all columns using criteria entered into the search box. Once an item has been located, click on the line of the item to begin working on it. This is the General Information page. It contains a form with the information required to begin your Easy Reply. Start by filling in your name and title under the Preparer Information section. Under the Claimant Information, you will find the claimant name, social security number, employer name, employer number, and employer location. Again, for security purposes, Easy Reply only displays the last 4 digits of the social security number. If there is an occasion where you need to verify a full social security number, please contact your client specialist directly. For any of the information listed in the Claimant Information section, a field is available to report any applicable corrections. Under General Information, select Yes or No to proceed, and then proceed to fill in the remainder of the form with the applicable information. If the field requires a date, you must fill the field with a valid date to proceed. By clicking the Date field, a pop-up calendar will be provided to make date selection easier. Please note, for all responses, the last day of work must be provided even if the claimant is still currently employed. In these situations, provide the most recent physical day that the claimant provided services for your company. Finally, Easy Reply will prevent you from proceeding if there are any required fields still left blank. Once all required fields have been filled in, click the Save and Continue button to proceed. Also note that clicking the Save and Continue button will save your progress on the current screen, allowing you to safely log out and still keep your current progress intact. This is the Remuneration Compensation page. You will be taken to this page if you indicated that the claimant received post-separation compensation on the General Information page. Fill in the claimant's average weekly wage and their average weekly hours. You will then need to click the Add New Compensation button and provide at least one type of compensation item that the claimant received after separation. Select the type from the drop-down list and answer the applicable questions that populate. If the claimant received more than one type, click again on the Add New Compensation button and repeat until all types are reported. Note that if a field requires a numeric value, Easy Reply will not allow you to enter alpha characters. Once complete, click the Save and Continue button to proceed. This is the Separation Information page. Here you must select one reason from the list for employee separation in order to proceed. Depending on which reason is selected, you may be required to fill in additional information. If Other is selected, you will also be required to fill in additional comments to clarify and denote the applicable reason for separation. Once all required fields have been filled in, click the Save and Continue button to proceed. If you selected the Fired/Discharged option from the Separation Information page, you will be brought to the Discharged Disciplinary Separation Information page. Fill in the applicable information into the fields provided. You must select only one reason for discharge. Please note that if not qualified, inadequate performance is selected, Easy Reply will ask no further questions, as this is a non-protestable separation. Any of the other responses will require you to fill out additional information related to the separation in order to proceed. Please be advised, some responses will require additional supporting documentation. In these situations, a red note will appear to remind you of this requirement. If there are any prior incidents similar in nature to the final incident, this information should be submitted by using the Add an Incident button. Here you will provide the date, description, and details regarding warnings of the applicable prior incidents. If you would like to remove any items, click the Remove button. Once all required fields have been filled in, click the Save and Continue button to proceed. On the Submit Save page, you will be able to attach any relevant files and supporting documentation needed for processing the current request. To attach a file, click Browse, and EasyReply will launch your computer's file browser. Select the file you would like to attach and click the Attach File button. Attached files will show as attached above the Browse button. To remove a file, simply click the Delete button next to the file. Please note you can attach multiple documents of various types, but the attached files must be 2 MB or smaller. Before completing the current request, you can go back through the saved pages of your response by using the navigation bar. This tool allows you to ensure that any changes to your response have been saved. If you are certain that the response has been completed and all necessary documentation has been attached, click the Save and Close button to submit your response to your client specialist at People Systems. Once the response has been closed, you will be brought to the Thank You page. This page confirms that your request has been successfully submitted. To view a PDF version of your submitted response, click the Click Here button. This PDF version is the same file that your client specialist will receive as your response. It is highly recommended that you save a copy of this PDF response either in electronic or paper format. There are additional options available on the current work list page. Completed items will contain a list of all recently completed work list items. Please note that these will only display items for the last 30 days. Using the same sorting and searching formats of the current work list page, you can view a PDF version of any recently completed item. Additionally, you can view past due items from the navigation bar. This page will display items that have not yet been completed and are 7 or more days past the due date indicated. These items are no longer available to be edited through EasyReply. If you have questions regarding these items, please contact your client specialist. Please note that you cannot access a PDF of these items, as there was never a response generated that would produce a PDF copy. Finally, these items will only remain on this page 30 days after the due date, at which time they are archived and no longer viewable. Here are some additional helpful notes. On any page with EasyReply at the bottom, there are frequently asked questions for you to review. Additionally, there's a Contact My Representative button that will provide you with your client specialist name, contact number, and email address. People Systems suggests that every client have more than one authorized user. We also recommend that each user be authorized separately using their own email and password to access EasyReply. If you currently have individuals that you want to be authorized or need to be unauthorized, please contact your account executive. Thank you for using the easy-to-use EasyReply Unemployment Claim Center by People Systems.